Hey Libra, welcome to your first week of July extended reading. These cards over here, they're from your monthly reading, and they talk about this being a week when you can finally start to make some solid plans now that a lot of what ifs and unknowns are becoming facts. And you can stop guessing and start making informed choices. And there may be some reality checks in here, but with them comes solutions. So for your focus this week, you have the Six of Wands. Isn't that cute? I love this deck. So your focus is on your achievements and your accomplishments. So celebrate yourself and all that you've been through to get to this point. There's more to come, but this says that you won't be doing it alone. You're showing up here very seen and very recognized for all that you contribute to the lives that you touch. So you have your dependability as your theme here for July, and you definitely have been. So you get to allow others to be dependable for you this week. Your focus is on anything that makes you proud. So it's like huge back pats and high fives here. And they're saying to you directly, you've done and continue to do a stellar job. You need to hear that, Libra. You've done a stellar job. So for your biggest obstacle, you have the Nine of Swords reversed. And I always say, like, don't bother with worry if you can't use it to initiate change. Here, they are showing a little anxiety that is pointing to something that you can prevent if you respond to that feeling of disquiet or discomfort. So where it becomes an obstacle is if you're in the habit of writing off your anxiety as an imbalance and like finding ways to distract or just unplug the check engine light without actually checking to see if there's a real problem. And I'm not saying you're wrong. You know you, and you know if you have an issue with anxiety. So, take care of yourself around that. But sometimes your intuition might really be trying to get your attention so that you can act. And I really believe here that you know the difference, whether it's founded or unfounded, as long as you're in touch with your body and you're listening closely, and you'll know. So for your superpower, I'll get it here in a second. You have the Tower. This is so cool with the clarity that's coming in over here. It shows that when you do tune in, and you do discover the truth here, that you have absolutely no problem responding boldly to free yourself from the situation. You're showing up here more courageously than I've ever seen in a reading, like ever. So, like, tearing down faulty safety fortresses is one of the hardest things for anyone, most people to do. And as a superpower, you are massively powerful and fearless here. It's a fearlessness born of acceptance. So these over here, they show acceptance of the factors that you are working with so that you can take the best calculated strategic action that you have available. That's what acceptance is all about. It's not the same as resignation. It's like, this is what I'm working with. And you can't, work with factors that are fantasy factors. You have to work with what you got. And that's what you're doing here. So your best connections, you have the Nine of Wands. So who have you been through thick and thin with? Who has been on your team all the times that you went through hell and back? These are the people who've heard your stories and they listen when you tell them again, right? So your battle buddies, like I said up here in the Six of Wands, you are absolutely not facing this adversity up here all alone. You are like shoulder to shoulder with a large support system that goes way back. So look, dependability. Your ride or dies are here for you. So for your self-care item, the Four of Cups, this is kind of interesting here. there is so much going on here. It may be beneficial to limit how much more you take on. Your best bet may be to throw out as many expectations as you can, especially of yourself. I'm also hearing to let others help you. This Four of Cups with this reverse Seven of Cups, I'm seeing offers coming in, and it's like offers of help and support to you you're taking, and then offers for something in exchange for something of you you're saying no. Does that make sense? That should. So your potential outcome is judgment. The proof will be in the pudding, as they say. They're showing you being chosen for something, selected for a purpose, plucked out of the crowd. You may finally get something that you deserve in a good way. In some sense, this is a wild card in this position as an outcome, meaning the outcome isn't really even penciled in. Like, that's why I always say the future isn't written in stone, it's penciled in, and we kind of look at your trajectory and then see how you can make the choices to either go that direction or not go that direction. Here it's kind of saying it is still in that potential. It is still on you to take influential action one way or the other. And I'm also hearing it's time. So that's what I have for you this week, Libra. And if you want to hear what I have for you next week, like, share, and subscribe and all that good stuff. And I will talk to you then. Thank you.